Hi, my name is Gloria Helmbrecht. I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for 22 years. Today I'm going to show you how to make a glittery card and how to get all of the different colors onto a card and to even build a picture. Here's a basic card background that I made for Halloween, moons and stars and half moon. I use silver, orange, and gold glitter. All of them are available right now in our current mini catalog. But let's get started here. What you're going to need is our sticky paper that we sell in the Stampin' Up! Catalog. And we're going to stick this paper onto just a piece of Whisper White. Now, one of the tricks that I learned, if you're going to teach this in a class, is take the corner off of the sticky paper and just cut it. So then when your students come to pull off the paper to stick onto the white piece, it's going to be real easy for them. Leave that little sticky piece, or leave that little piece of white paper that you cut on for a while. That'll help you position the paper. Plus, you won't get the oils from your fingers onto the sticky paper, so it doesn't stick well. So the first thing we're going to do is just pull that apart, and we're going to keep this white paper because we're going to use that, and I'll talk about that in a minute. So you're going to take and put your paper right onto your Whisper White and boop, line it up with the edge. Doesn't have to be perfect, you can trim it, and you're going to just lay it right down on that paper. To get an even stick, or have the adhesive cling evenly onto the card, I just take and roll it with the brayer. Then here's that fun little corner. We're going to take that corner and we are going to peel that off, and we're going to finish gluing that down, and then we're going to pick up the corner with our finger here, or another corner. Glad I don't have an audience here at home, because this would probably drive you crazy. Anyway, there you go. Pulled it off, and we've got that sticky side of the sticky paper, and that's what we're going to work on. Now, to build the card and do different colors, what we're going to do is we're going to use this paper that we pulled off. We're going to put it back on to the sticky paper. But in order to remember which side won't pull off, now there's a flat side and a shiny side. Now the shiny side goes to the sticky side, and then you'll be able to pull it off. But the flat side, if you were to put that down on that cardstock, that's not going to come off, okay? And we need it to come off in order to build our picture. So I'm just taking a Sharpie and making squiggly lines all across that paper, so that we know which side not to put to the sticky side. Then I'm going to just take some punches, and I'm just going to demo this quickly, but you're going to take some punches and you punch out a couple of circles. You can use any punch that you want. And then what you're going to do is take the items that you punched and stick them onto the sticky side of the card. Now I've already done that with another piece of sticky paper. Oh boy, it's sticky, all right. So let's just remove that, get that out of the way. So I've already put some things on here onto the sticky paper. I punched the owl, and there's some leaves, and we'll put another circle up there, little half circle. But just so you know, you want to make sure that the edges are sticking down really well. Now you can see I have some glitter on there because I had it sitting on my desk. That's okay. But what you're going to do is, I always take my glitter and I just took apart one of our old cases for our stamp sets. And I'm just going to hold the card by one of the pieces that are stuck on, and we're just going to glitter that background. So we're going to start with a silver background. That's going to be the base of the card. Okay. Just put that on there real good. Make sure everything's sticking. Tap it off. I see there's a little bit up here, a little bit right there. I'm just going to kind of push that in a little bit And we have our first layer of glitter onto the card. So you just plop that off. Now I don't recommend doing this with any more than like 4 people at a workshop, because it just gets to be too messy and it's hard to follow directions for some people. So you do get a little bit messy, but it's fun for those customers who want just an extra fun little bling. You can do this for Christmas too, but with the colors that we have in the mini catalog, I thought this Halloween one would be great. Now I have the owl that I punched out, and I wanted him to kind of be flapping in the breeze. Make sure that you flick off that glitter before you put on another one. And I wanted to make a silhouette of the owl. So I just put him on and I punched some of the leaves. Sometimes it's just easier to take just this little, here, let me put this down. Your little punch, your poker, I call them poker. It's not it, but it does the job. And just pull the leaves off. And then you've got the silhouette of the leaves and the owl. So that's pretty cool, huh? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the black and we're going to make that owl silhouette all in glitter. Now he's getting to be kind of cool looking, isn't he? I do press the glitter down and make sure it's adhering, and then again you're going to do that flicking motion. Get it all off. Oop, there he is. Look, he needs a little help there. Oop. Let's give him a little help. Just make sure that that black is just sticking in the silhouette. Doo, doo, doo. There you go. Now we've got our owl silhouette. So now let's put on the moon I'm going to do last, because he's kind of neat to hold on to on the card so that I don't get my hands sticky anywhere else. So let's say I'm gonna show you how you can, you know, do glitter on top of something else. So we're gonna make a gold moon there and a gold moon there. Then there's one here, and let's like make this gold too. So we're gonna just pull that off and make that a gold too. So we'll get the gold glitter out. Okay. Oops. My workspace is getting all messed up here. So we'll get the gold glitter out, and on goes the gold. So you just have to go really in those areas where it's going to stick. And we'll put that all together. And again, I just kind of rub it in a little bit. Sure, if you make the noises that I make, your product is going to come out perfectly. It's going to be beautiful. Just kidding. All right, so we've got some gold little twinkles in the background, and we're going to have a big moon, maybe a half moon. I'm going to make this a really kind of a creepy Halloween card. You never know what you're going to get. So we'll take off that half moon, and I made the half moon just by punching a small circle first and then punching a bigger circle around it to put that on the card. And then we're going to grab a hold of it on the end here, take off the moon, and we'll put on our orange glitter. There we go. Get some more, boop. Kind of roll that in, make sure it's sticking well. Yep, there you go. And do the flick again. So, there you go. There's our Halloween glitter card. I'm just going to adhere that to a black piece of cardstock. Make sure that the inside of your cardstock has a white piece so that people can actually put a creepy saying on it. And I was looking at it and I thought, oh, there's like, I would love to have some bats flying around there because it is Halloween. So I thought, well, how can I do a bat? Well, right now on Pinterest, they are just making these bats. It's just cracking me up. They're taking the bats and they're punching them out. And I'm going to punch one of the bats out here with the butterfly punch. And then they're taking a 3/4 inch circle and they're tucking it in and they're cutting off the bat's one of the bats or one of the butterfly wings, and they're making it a bat. So you're just cutting off the bottom wing and it makes a bat. Isn't that cute? So I wanted to put a couple of those on there. So I wanted to be able to see them, so I am sponging them with the whiting pad and a dauber so that they pop out a little bit more. And I wanted it to be a three-dimensional look, so I put the dimensionals on. And dimensionals are probably the only thing that's going to stick on this glitter right now, so I wouldn't use like mono adhesive or any other kind of glue. But then we're going to just stick a little bat on there, and we'll stick another one by the moon, by the light of the moon. And then you can have your glitzy owl bat card. Thanks for coming by. Stop by impressionisticstampers.blogspot and see all of the directions and all of the items I used to make this card. Thank you. Bye-bye.